Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. This is our weekly live for relationship communications, and I'm Lisa Toffel, your host and owner of Relationship Communications. And this week we are going to talk about a very important topic: you. Work on you to build your community. This is very, very important. But before we dive in, I'm going to share some other things, but that is our topic today that we will be talking about. So, Relationship Communications is a tactical and practical show that I do every week, every Friday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So, I hope that you'll put that on your calendar and plan to join me every Friday morning as I talk about a different topic every week to help you in your business and in your professional world. Okay. We are sponsored by Tiger Eye Solution. That's my virtual assistant business. Actually, it has a birthday coming up in July. We are in summertime. Sorry. I will have Tiger Eye Solution will have been around for 5 years in July. So I'm super excited about that. And at Tiger Eye Solution, we work with speakers, coaches, and professionals to help them grow their business so they can be the CEO and do what they love to do within their business. We do this virtually and in our online communities. So I also want to invite you, if you're watching this possibly on a different stream rather than in the Facebook group, to go over to Facebook and join the group Relationship Communications. It is a networking group. We have over 400 members in the group. I encourage you to be very active in the group. There's questions asked all the time, other people in the group sharing things that they have going on as well. So go join the group and then introduce yourself. We all want to know who you are and what you do, what your business is all about. So go on over to Facebook, search Relationship Communications. You should find it. The banner at the top has my photo on it. Go ahead and join, and we would love to have you there. Also, if you're watching this live on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you'll be notified every time that we go live. So before we dive into our topic today, I want to tell you a little bit about me. We do have some new people in the community, so I want to introduce myself and let you get to know me a little bit. But again, I would love for you to be a part of our Facebook group and, share what you do, because I'd love, and schedule coffee chats. That's another big one that we talk about in the group too. That's a one-on-one conversation. And I encourage all the members in the Facebook group to schedule those one-on-one coffee chats, because that helps you build that relationship, right? So if you go over there and you join, start scheduling coffee chats with other members, and even reach out to me. I'd love to schedule a coffee chat with you as well. So I'll introduce myself. This was me 5 years ago in a classroom as a preschool teacher. I was a preschool teacher for over 25 years prior to starting my first business, Tiger Eye Solution. And just like I was in the classroom building those relationships with those children, I now build relationships within my business and in my professional communities. I'm a part of different communities. I network all the time and meet new people and start building new relationships with them. And that is how we grow. One of the ways that we can grow our business and grow as an entrepreneur as well. So, as I loved being in the classroom with the little ones and building those relationships with them, I now love being part of the professional world and building a different type of relationship with my clients and those in my networking community and groups. 2018 is when Tiger Eye Solution was born. I did take a training program prior to starting my business and earned a certification. I'm actually a certified virtual expert. So, and I started building relationships even at that point. I'm a part of different virtual assistant communities, so I have many relationships also with virtual assistants. And then when the pandemic hit, I decided to take advantage of some of those relationships and actually build a team. So I went and talked to various different virtual assistants and found some that would agree to be a part of the Tiger Eye Solution team. So I currently have 11, including myself, on the Tiger Eye Solution team. And our newest service that we just started is event planning, online and in person. So if you have an event coming up and you need some help, let's have a conversation, whether it's an online event or an in-person event. We would love to help you. So that's my business. And then there's my why. This is my family. This is why I started my business in the first place. This is why I get up and do what I do every single day. It's my family. My husband, Jeff, my 3 children, Caleb, Matthew, and Alyssa, and my daughter-in-law, Abby. Caleb and Abby just had these beautiful twins back in January of this year. That is JP and Hattie, who we love, and they're now 4 months old. So we love watching them grow and the different things they're learning to do. So yeah, this is my why. So I know you have a why as well. So focus on that why and then build your business. Okay. So today we are going to talk about work on you to build your community. Okay. I have a lot to share. But also, as you're coming in, if you're joining me live, go ahead and post in the comments where you're coming in from. I would love to hear that. And then if you're watching this later on the replay, do use #replay to let me know that you're watching this later. And I hope you can find some of this information beneficial and possibly put it to good use. Okay. So work on you to build your community. Be who you are. Just be you. Okay. Tell your story, because it could really change someone's life. It really could. A little tidbit of my story of why I actually became an entrepreneur. It was a lifelong goal of mine that I really wanted to work from home or find something that I could do from home. So being a teacher and having my summers off, I did some research in the summer of 2018 and found a coach and trainer that coaches and trains virtual assistants. So I decided to jump on board. So I did. I signed up for her training program. I got trained, started my business, and then went full time in my business in summer of 2019. So yes, not that I did not love working in the classroom with the little ones. I did, but I also wanted to make my lifelong dream come true too, and be able to work from home, have my own schedule, be in control of my own schedule and exactly what I do every day. So I love what I do. So be you, tell your story, whatever that is. Okay. And how can you get to the point to where you can be the best you that you can be? There's different ways you can do that. Okay. So take some quiet time for yourself, with no distractions. And this may take a little practice if this is not something that you already do on a regular basis. I do it on a regular basis. That's the first thing I do in the mornings before I start my day, is to have some quiet time and read. I love to read. So I do some reading in the mornings during my quiet time before I start doing anything else. So that may be something that could be beneficial to you. So take some quiet time for yourself with no distractions. Like I said, it may be something you have to practice, to get it into your routine of doing it every day or on a regular basis. So, to set that time aside and for your quiet time just to be you. And you could find it very beneficial. Okay. So build that as a new habit. Okay. It does take time to build a new habit, but if you gradually start doing it once a week, 2 times a week or 3 times a week, you can build it gradually over time. So, and sometimes you may also want to keep notes during your quiet time of, if you're reading, you could take notes on what you're reading, or if you just want to write down some of your thoughts, during your quiet time or whatever, that could also be beneficial. So, also look in the mirror. That is the person that you're trying to build to be the best that they can be. So look in the mirror. Have that sense of harmony with the person that you see in the mirror. Okay. You should also listen to yourself. Yes, other people can give you good advice. Don't get me wrong. So, yes, you can listen to others as well, but you also need to listen to yourself, your instincts, okay? Get to know yourself, that person in the mirror, right? And then you can benefit from that. Those instincts can actually lead you in a direction that you might need to go. You should always be yourself in everything you do. Don't let others distract you or lead you astray, for lack of a better word, and lead you in a direction that you really shouldn't be going in, right? So be true to yourself, listen to yourself, and always validate yourself, okay? A few ways you can validate yourself is through love. The power of love is the best power in the world because everyone designs it and cherishes it, right? We have all been blessed and hurt with it. So love is really good validation. You have to love yourself, right? Before you can love others. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm guilty with some of this stuff myself, just as much as the next person. So we all need to work on ourselves, right? And sometimes, life happens, so you might get off track a little bit with some of this, and that's okay, as long as you work really hard to get back on track with it, right? After whatever that life event that happens takes place, after it's over, then work yourself back to get on track with this, okay? So, as I said, we've all are blessed and hurt through life, through different things that happen in our lifetime. But we always want to get back to the loving ourselves, loving within ourselves, so that we can better love others. Okay. So, and this also helps you to be truly authentic, be your authentic self. Okay. And, that is something that we may all need to work really hard at. Sometimes that is a task that we have, that is maybe difficult, right? To love yourself, especially if it's our natural selves to love others and do for others more than doing for ourselves or loving ourselves. Okay. So yeah, that may be something that you have to work on a little bit harder sometimes. Okay. After we understand the love, we can shine our light. Okay. So if you're grounded in the love for yourself or within yourself, then you can shine your light that will help impact others. Okay. Other people's lives. So you have to love yourself first so that you can love others in the way they need to be loved. Right. So both love and light can be so powerful, right? We all have that light inside of us that we need to let shine. Okay. All over the world, online, in person, everywhere you go, you want to let your light shine. But in order to get to that point, you need to love yourself and then love others. And that's how you get to the point of letting your light shine. So to give off the best energy to others, that's another aspect of you letting your light shine, right? Because all of us have energy. So you definitely want to accomplish loving yourself and loving others to get to that point, to be beneficial to others and let your light shine to others, okay? So this also can help you and will help you to become more successful as an entrepreneur, okay? And of course, being a better person and being a better service to others is definitely going to be beneficial, right? So don't let other people's opinion impact you. I mean, yes, they can give good advice. Don't get me wrong. You can get advice from other people. However, you want to make sure that's the best advice or the best decision or way to go about, whatever it is. So you have to love yourself first to be able to help determine that. Okay. So just be you. Okay. And then peace of mind is also a part of it. So you definitely need to have peace of mind to be successful. and to confirm that you're going in the right direction, right? Because if you're not going in the right direction, you're not going to find the success you're looking for as an entrepreneur, right? But don't let the distractions get in your way. Yes, there are going to be distractions. Don't get me wrong. Along your journey, you're going to get distracted with this or that or the other, right? Don't let them get in your way. Stay focused on your peace of mind, your specific journey, and being you. Okay. So sometimes we also have to do things that are a little uncomfortable for us in order to move forward and be successful. So, just like doing a live like I'm doing here, some of you may be a little scared or intimidated to do something of this nature. I was too in the very beginning. When I did my very first one, I was really, really nervous. But just like you're practicing being your best self, the more you do it, the more comfortable it gets. Okay. So if you have to do it scared, do it scared. But just move forward and continue to do it and make it a habit. If you do it continuously, it's going to feel more natural when you do it. Okay. So, and lastly, positivity and gratitude. You definitely want to try to stay in a positive state and always show gratitude with whomever or whatever happens along the way, right? So, and that will also make a great impact as well. So I'm a big person on showing gratitude and staying connected with those that are in my community. I do that on a regular basis. Some of you may or may not know one of my virtual assistant services that I provide is follow-up. And I do that in various different ways. And it's a form, you can show gratitude through that as well. Yes, you're following up with someone, but you're also thanking them for something. Just thank them for being a part of your community, right? Or thank them for being a part of your entrepreneur journey. Whatever the case may be. Gratitude is something that can always be in that positive mode, right? So yes, you always want to be implementing that gratitude and being thankful for all those that are in your community or a part of your journey or, a part of your business, your clients and customers for sure. You definitely want to show them gratitude, right? So if you have any questions about anything I shared or maybe possibly how you could get started with being a better you, being your best self, or working on you to build your community and your business, I'll be happy to answer any questions you may have. You can post them in the comments below, or you can reach out to me privately. But this is very, very important as an entrepreneur or business owner to work on you so that, each day you come as your best self, right? Because you're going to benefit from it, and those in your community, your clients, customers, whatever, also going to benefit from it. So thank you, and have a great weekend. I hope everybody had a great holiday weekend last weekend. And I know summer is upon us as well, but I am going to continue doing these lives every Friday morning at 10 o'clock. And I would love for you to join me. Excuse me for my scratchy throat. But yeah, put it on your calendar. Join me every Friday for a new topic as we all learn and move forward in our entrepreneur journey. Have a great weekend.